भर। जयो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जयो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीरवनचारी। जयो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जयो राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर श्री राधे। जयो कृष्ण बलराम जयो वृंदावन धाम। जयो गौरनिताय जयो गौरनिताय। जय जय प्रभुपाद। श्री श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिके। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुम् उन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयतें गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणी। परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। हरे कृष्णा। I humbly welcome all the devotees for the today's morning Bhagavatam class. And I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of all the devotees here. Kindly bless me so that we can discuss today's verse and the purport by Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 60, and the text today is 43. So kindly recite after me. तं त्वानुरूपम् अभजं जगतामधीशम् तं त्वानुरूपम् अभजं जगतामधीशम् ātmānam atra paratra kāma-pūram ātmānam atra paratra kāma-pūram syān me tavāṅghrir araṇaṁ sṛtibhir bhramantyā syān me tavāṅghrir araṇaṁ sṛtibhir bhramantyā yo vai bhajantam upayāty anṛtāpavargaḥ यो वै भजन्तमुपयात्यनृतापवर्गः तं त्वानुरूपमभजं जगतामधीशम् आत्मानमत्र च परत्र च kāma-pūram syān मे tavāṅghrir sṛtibhir bhramantyā यो वै भजन्तमुपयात्यनृतापवर्गः तं त्वानुरूपमभजं जगतामधीशम् आत्मानमत्र च परत्र च kāma-pūram syān मे tavāṅghrir sṛtibhir bhramantyā यो वै भजन्तमुपयात्यनृतापवर्गः तं त्वानुरूपमभजं जगतामधीशम् आत्मानमत्र च परत्र च kāma-pūram syān मे tavāṅghrir sṛtibhir bhramantyā यो वै भजन्तमुपयात्यनृतापवर्गः तं त्वानुरूपमभजं जगतामधीशम् आत्मानमत्र च परत्र kāma-pūram syān मे tavāṅghrir sṛtibhir bhramantyā यो वै भजन्तमुपयात्यनृतापवर्गः। माताएं तं त्वानुरूपम जगतामधीशम् आत्मानमत्र च परत्र च kāma-pūram syān मे tavāṅghrir sṛtibhir bhramantyā यो वै भजन्तमुपयात्यनृतापवर्गः तं त्वानुरूपमभजं जगतामधीशम् आत्मानमत्र च परत्र च kāma-pūram syān मे tavāṅghrir sṛtibhir bhramantyā यो वै भजन्तमुपयात्यनृतापवर्गः तं त्वानुरूपमभजं जगतामधीशम् आत्मानमत्र च परत्र च kāma-pūram syān मे tavāṅghrir sṛtibhir bhramantyā यो वै भजन्तम् upayāty anṛtāpavargaḥ। हरे कृष्णा। श्लोक का शब्दों का अर्थ, दी सिनोनिम्स, तम, हिम, त्वा, योर सेल्फ, anurūpam, suitable, abhajam, I have chosen, jagatām, of all the words, adhīśam, the ultimate master, ātmānam, the supreme soul, atra, in this life, cha, and paratra, in the next life, cha, also, kāma, of desires, pūram, the fulfiller, syāt, may they be, me, for me, tava, your, aṅghriḥ, lotus feet, araṇaṁ, shelter, sṛtibhir, by the various movements from one species of life to another, bhramantyāḥ, who has been wandering, yah, which, why, indeed, bhajatam, bhajantam, their worshipper, upayāty, approach, anṛta, from untruth, apavargaḥ, freedom. Translation of this verse: because you are suitable for me, O my Lord, I have chosen you, the master and supreme soul of all the worlds, who fulfill our desires in this life and the next. May your feet, which give freedom from all illusion by approaching their worshipper, give shelter to me, who have been wandering from one material situation to another. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. An alternate reading for the word sṛtibhiḥ is sṛtibhiḥ, in which case the idea Devi Rukmini express is this: I have been bewildered by hearing from various religious scriptures about numerous rituals and ceremonies with their promises of fruitive results. Srila Sridhar Swami gives this explanation, while Srila Jiva Goswami and Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur give an additional idea Rukmini might express with the word sṛtibhiḥ. My dear Lord Krishna, I was bewildered by hearing about your various incarnations. I heard that when you descended as Rama, you abandoned your wife Sita, and that in this life you abandoned the gopis. Thus I was bewildered. It is understood that Srimati Rukmini Devi is the eternally liberated consort of Lord Krishna. But in these verses, she humbly plays the part of a mortal woman taking shelter of the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna. So this is a very beautiful and devotional incident. Mother Rukmini Devi is teaching us how in all adversities one should take the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Now the background of this verse is, as we have been hearing from various devotees, Lord Krishna once wanted to tease Rukmini Devi, because Lord Krishna is the Rasaraj. He is the king of all rasa and the source of all rasa, all mellows. And he wants to taste that mellow just like an ordinary husband and wife. So in householder life, the greatest joy the husband gets is by teasing his wife. After teasing, after saying some words, then he has to console her. And then this is a joy. Similarly, Lord Krishna is playing the part of a householder. And once he decided, let me tease Devi Rukmini, and I want to see her face, beautiful face, how she reacts, and how she reacts with some abuses or some harsh words, and I will enjoy that. So that is Lord Krishna's wish. So one day he came home. Mother Rukmini welcomed Lord Krishna with all paraphernalia. She offered the fragrance, the garland, the flowers, water, and then she made him to sit on the beautiful bed, and then she was fanning with, chamara. Lord Krishna saw the beautiful face of Rukmini Devi. Srila Prabhupada and the Acharyas explain, Rukmini Devi is the incarnation of Mother Lakshmi. Lakshmi Devi is from Vaikuntha. And whenever Lord comes in this mortal world, Lakshmi Devi also accompanies. And she assumes a suitable form which pleases the Lord. Srila Prabhupada explains here, Lord Krishna is much more beautiful than the Vaikuntha Vasis. And that's why Rukmini Devi also has taken such a form much more beautiful than Vaikuntha Vasinis. So Lord was just seeing the face of Rukmini, and then he started to tease Rukmini jokingly with some harsh words. Acharyas explain, Mata Rukmini is just like the qualities, the super excellent qualities of Mata Rukmini are just like camphor, chandan and saffron. Camphor, chandan and saffron by itself is a very fragrance. But by chance if you crush it and made a paste out of it, the fragrance, spreads in all directions. So similarly, Rukmini Devi was she was thinking that I am the most beloved wife of Lord Krishna. And she was serving very dearly, very devotionally Lord Krishna. And Krishna wanted to crush that pride. So he started playing with these words. So in 10 words, in 10 statements, Lord Krishna instigates Rukmini Devi. And then these were very harsh words for Devi Rukmini. She could not have thought that Lord would, speak it with such a harsh word. And Rukmini Devi is frightened. She heard in this verse it is said that, because you are suitable for me, I have chosen you, the master and supreme soul of all the birds, who fulfill our desires in this life and the next. May your feet, which give freedom from illusion, by approaching their worshipper, give shelter to me, who have been wandering from one material situation to another. She is only praying the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Just with all the adversities. Now, Lord Krishna starts with this statement. The Supreme Lord said in text number 10, my dear Princess Rukmini Devi, you were sought after by many kings as powerful as rulers of the planets. They were all abundantly endowed with political influence, wealth, beauty, generosity and physical strength. All powerful kings were after you. But you chose me. You chose me as husband. Even your brother and father offered you to them. Why did you reject the king of Chedi and those other suitors who stood before you, maddened by Cupid? Why instead did you choose me, who are not at all equal? Krishna is telling, I am not equal to you. You are the princess, the daughter of a Vidarbha king, and I am coming from village. And when the marriage takes place, it should be between the equal people, both from beauty, influence, strength, power. But there is no equality between us. And then Lord goes further. Terrified by these kings, O lovely broad one, I took the shelter of ocean. I have become enemies of powerful men. Krishna is telling them, because of these powerful kings, I am frightened and I ran away to take the shelter of ocean. And you have married such a husband. Then he continues, I have no material possession. I am akinchana. And I am dear to those who similarly have nothing. Therefore, a slender one, the wealthy hardly worship me. So no rich person worship me. All those people who worship me are beggars. Akinchana. And I am also akinchana. And you have married such a person. So where there is an equality? Marriage and friendship are proper between two people who are equal in terms of their wealth, birth, influence, physical appearance, beauty, etc. And then Lord Krishna continues, O Vidarbhi, not being far-sighted, you did not realize this. And therefore you chose me as husband, even though I have no good qualities and are glorified only by deluded beggars. So these words were very harsh to Rukmini. She never heard such words from the Lord. Kings like Shishupala, Salva, Jarasandha and Dantavakra all hate me. O beautiful thighed one, and so does your elder brother Rukmi. Now you should definitely accept a more suitable husband. Okay, whatever happened has happened. Now there is a time. Krishna is telling. Now, see, this incident has happened, Srila Prabhupada writes at the end of this chapter, this has not just happened after the marriage or after maybe 4 to 5 years of marriage. Generally, the love between the husband and wife remains for the first 5-6 years and then slowly fades. In the material world we see. But this incident has happened after the Rukmini's son was married. After many, many years. And the Rukma was killed. His brother was killed. After that, after many, many years, this incident is happening. But still, the love and devotion Mata Rukmini has for Krishna is undefeatable. So, Lord further says, I care nothing for wives, children and wealth, always satisfied within myself. I am ātmānam. I do not work for body and home, but like a light, I merely witness. So these are very harsh words. And Rukmini Mata, when heard from the lotus mouth of the Lord such harsh words, she started shivering, frightened. She could not bear that. And she fell on the ground, just like a banana tree falls on the ground which was blown up by force of a wind. And she became unconscious. Lord Krishna could not think that, she will take it such seriously. Just jokingly he was saying these words. And suddenly Lord Krishna got up and he took the four-handed form, Lord Vishnu's form. When Rukmini Devi was hearing these words, she started trembling. Her golden bangles from her hands started slipping. And beautifully decorated hair started dishevelling, and all the hair scattered, and she fell on the ground. So Lord, with very lovingly, he collected her, she embraced and took Rukmini Devi, and with 2 hands he collected her scattered hair, and he caressed her cheek, and then started pacifying. Oh my dear Devi Rukmini, I did not mean this. Just for joking, I was saying these words. I know you are most devoted to me. Out of all the princes, you are more dear to me. Just I wanted to taste that mellow of how you would react to such words. So like this very loving words, Lord started specifying Rukmini Devi. So after some time, Rukmini Devi became conscious, and then her eyes started, the massacre in the eyes, and the tears started flowing, and slowly she regained her strength. And then Rukmini Devi started refuting whatever Lord Krishna has said. And this is the very beautiful part of this chapter. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakurji says, the love between the two lovers, the test of this is in the adverse situation. The lovers, how they remain intact even in the adverse situation. So even with these harsh words, Rukmini Devi, in her determination, she was not bewildered. All these statements which Lord made, she refuted very beautifully, very intelligently. So first of all, Rukmini Devi starts saying, Sri Rukmini Devi said, "My Lord, actually what you said is true. O lotus-eyed one, I am indeed unsuitable for an almighty personality of Godhead like you. What comparison is there between that Supreme Lord, who is master of the three words, and myself, a woman of mundane qualities?" Rukmini Devi herself saying, I am an ordinary woman and you are the Supreme Personality. So where there is a comparison? There is no comparison. This is true. But my Lord, I have chosen you. I have found you are my suitable husband for me. Although I do not have good qualities, but I have chosen you. And she is determined. So Rukmini Devi, when she wrote a letter to Lord Krishna, very beautifully, with the same determination. Kātvā mukunda mahati kula shīla rūpā vidya vayo dravinadambira atmatulyam dhīra patim kulavati navranīta kanya kālendra simha naraloke manobhiramam. Very beautiful. Kātvā mukunda mahati kula shīla rūpam. That unmarried girl, who is that unmarried girl, will not select you. Who is having vidya, knowledge, vaya, proper age, beauty, strength, and all that opulence. So who will reject you? Who is that, dull lady who will not select you when she comes to the proper age? And you are the one, the Supreme Personality, who knows the manorath of all the people, all the jivatma, and then you satisfy them. So with the same determination, Rukmini Devi is saying here, my Lord, I have chosen you. So in this verse, Rukmini Devi is saying, actually, what you have said is true, O lotus-eyed one. I am indeed unsuitable for you. The Almighty Personality of God. What comparison is there between the Supreme Lord, who is the master of the three primal deities, and who delights in his own glory, and myself, a woman of mundane qualities, whose feet are grasped by fools? The whole world is praying Lakshmi Devi, Rukmini Mata, for her, kripa. But Rukmini Devi is begging the kripa of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. So, here Devi Rukmini further says that you are the embodiment of all human goals and are yourself the final aim of life. Desiring to attain you, O all-powerful Lord, intelligent persons abandon everything else. It is they who worthy of your association, not men and women absorbed in the pleasure and grief resulting from the mutual material lust. Knowing that great sages who have renounced the sannyasi danda proclaim your glories. Sannyasis, munis, great personalities are after you, just for the trace of your light of the lotus feet. My Lord, they are hankering so much. They are not niskinchana, they are not beggars, they are the great personalities. So Rukmini Devi is refuting whatever Lord Krishna has said. And then, wanting your association, the best of kings, Anga, Vainya, Jayanta, Nahusha, Gaya, others abandoned their absolute sovereignty and entered the forest to seek you. So he is confirming they are not beggars, they are the great kings. Just to attain you, they have given up everything. Because they are not hankering for this material. And you are not from this material world, my Lord. And what you said is true. I am completely unsuitable, but I have chosen you. So after hearing all these words, Lord became very pleased inside. And he wanted to get the first-hand information of how much Rukmini Devi loves Lord Krishna. He wanted to show to the whole world how Rukmini Devi is having a deep love for Krishna. And with all this, Rukmini Devi, she was always frightened that Lord Krishna will one day leave me. In her mind, just like all the gopis, Radharani and gopis, when Lord Krishna comes in front of them, looking at him, just their eyes started pouring the tears. And they could not see Krishna properly. And they blame Brahmaji for designing this eyelid. What this foolish Brahmaji has created these eyes. And the eyelids are creating disturbance to see Krishna. So in Venu Geet, the gopis sing the glories of seeing Krishna. Akshanvatam phalamidam na param vidamaha sakya pashu nanu nivesha yator vayashay. So the eyes, when they see the Krishna beauty, their life is fulfilled. Eyes' life is fulfilled. The gopis sing like this. So here, Rukmini Devi is with lots of determination. My Lord, I have chosen you. Although I am unsuitable wife for you, but you are the Supreme Lord. And my decision is correct. So this is how Rukmini Devi is refuting what Krishna has said. O lotus-eyed one, though you are satisfied within yourself, ātmānam, and thus rarely turn your attention towards me, please bless me with a steady love for your feet. It is when you assume a predominance of passion in order to manifest the universe that you glance upon me, showing me what is indeed your greatest mercy. Rukmini Devi is incarnation of Jagat-janani Mata Lakshmi Ji. Lakshmi Ji always enjoys serving the Lord's lotus feet. She never leaves, this seva of Lord's association. So in Purana there is a story that once Mata Lakshmi was serving Lord Vishnu in the Kshir Sagar. And then there came a tortoise, so big tortoise. The tortoise also wanted to, touch the lotus feet of the Lord. So Lord is, sleeping on the Anant Shesha. Lakshmi ji is serving the lotus feet. And the tortoise is jumping and just wanting to touch the lotus feet. So Lakshmi Devi is sitting there. So she was just driving that tortoise. Just get away from here. Don't disturb me. And the tortoise was trying again and again. It was jumping and just touching. So Lakshmi Devi just shouting and, you just go away from me. And then the tortoise, frustrated, Lakshmi Devi is not allowing me to touch the lotus feet. She is not allowing to take the darshan of the Lord. And see, he became very angry. Tortoise said, my dear mother, you are just kicking me. But remember, one day will come, both yourself and the Lord will come to me for the help, and I will wait for that. So this is the tortoise saying. Lakshmi Devi just looked at him, and okay, all right, you go. So the same tortoise, it is said, he appeared as the boatman. So in Ramayana, when Lord along with Mata Sita Devi was crossing the river, That time, he wanted the help of a boatman. He is called as Kevat, This Kevat, the same tortoise, and this Kevat was the great devotee of the Lord. So Lord wanted to cross the river, and then Guha, the king of that area, called that Kevat. Kevat, please come and make your boat ready. So Lord wanted to cross. So Kevat knew that, he remembered. So he started shouting from the distance, no, I will not come to cross this river, these lords. I have heard the glories of this Lord. I heard that just this Lord touched the stone, and that stone became woman. And if he touches with a barefoot my boat, if my boat becomes woman, how I will collect my livelihood? No, I will not come. So Lord was smiling at a distance. Lakshmana was standing there. He became very furious. What nonsense you are talking? Please come, we want to cross this. Then said, Lord, with a smile he asked, okay, what is your idea? I want to cross this river because people are standing, all Ayodhya Vasis are standing. If they see me, they will just follow. Please come. Then Kevat says, my Lord, if I have to pass you this river, there is a condition. I will have to wash your feet thoroughly. So no dust of your feet should fall on my boat. I will wash your feet thoroughly, and then I will lift you and put you there. If it is okay with you, then I will take this job. Lord understood because he is Paramatma. He is sitting in everybody's heart. He said, okay, whatever you want to do, please do it. Then Kevata, with all that, ecstasy, he became so joyful. Today is my dream will be fulfilled. I will be able to get the Charanamrita from the Lord's feet. So he called his wife and the mother. He shouted, please come. And bring that plate. Generally, the Guhas, they have the wooden plate. Just by needing for kitchen work, they have the wooden plate. Bring that wooden plate. And he puts that wooden plate and asks the Lord Rama to stand in that wooden plate. The Lord is just smiling. Okay, all right. And he's standing there. Then Kevat says, my Lord, you cannot balance just by standing there. Please put your hand on my head. So Lord is putting his hand on his head. And then with the tears and with the pot, he is worshipping the lotus feet of the Lord. Sita Devi is just standing and observing. And Lord washes his feet. And then he lifts the Lord, puts him in the boat. Lakshmana, Sita Devi Mata also comes on the boat. So this is the love and devotion of the devotees for the lotus feet of the Lord. And then when he crosses the river, Lord has nothing to pay for him. Then Lord looks at Mata Sita. Mother Sita understood that Lord wants to give him something. So there was a very beautiful ring Sita Maya was wearing. So just removed and gave it in the hand of Lord Rama. Lord Rama, with a pleasing smile, wanted to give it to Kevat. Please take this, a fee for crossing this river. Then Kevat started, crying. No, my Lord, I will not take this. If you want to give this to me, you please come back. I will wait for you. And I will take when you come back. So he will not take that. This is the love of the devotees of the Lord. And the similar way, Rukmini Mata is hankering for that love. Lord's lotus feet. And she is praying, my Lord, let my mind be on your lotus feet, licking the honey of that toes of your lotus feet. This is the only wish I desire from you. With all this pleasing word, when Rukmini Mata expressed that deep devotion for Krishna, Lord was so pleased. And she had asked for, just, I pray at your lotus feet that the devotion unto your lotus feet always remain in my heart. Lord Krishna said, my dear Devi Rukmini, I cannot give you in return anything for all that pleasing words with which you pleased me. But whatever you have asked, it will be fulfilled. So Lord Krishna, as if he got defeated from Rukmini Devi's, refutation, he sanctioned everything. Whatever you ask, it is given for you. And I give myself to you. My dear Rukmini, there is nobody in this palace who is more dear to me than you. And today you showed me that the devotion that you have for me. So like this, Lord was so pleased by the very pleasing words of Rukmini Devi. Now, the Lord's lotus feet are so glorious. The great munis, the saints, perform meditation for many, many years just to get one trace of that light of the lotus feet. But still they could not get that full glimpse of that lotus feet. So when Kaliya, in this Yamunaji, when Lord Krishna subdued the Kaliya and he put his lotus feet on the Kaliya's head, even the Nagpatnis were bewildered. My Lord, how it is possible? Even the great munis, rishis, meditate for many, many years. They don't get the trace of your lotus feet. How is that Kaliya, our wicked husband, got this opportunity to have your lotus feet on his head? So this is a very beautiful prayer that Nagapatnis pray. Kasyanubhavoshana deva vidmahe tavāṅghrir sparsādhikaraha yadvanchaya sṛr lalanacharat-tapo vihaya kāman suchiram drita-vrataha. My Lord, how it is possible that our husband was so fortunate? The Lakshmi performed tapasya for many, many years just to give this service, just to get this service. And even she gives up everything to obtain your lotus feet. But how is that Kaliya got this opportunity? They are praying. Similarly, the demigods, when they have to, in the creation, when all the demigods feel that we are not able to create this universe, that time they goes to Brahmaji, and Brahmaji along with them goes to Kshir Sagar and prays unto the lotus feet of the Lord. Very beautiful prayer in Canto 3, Chapter 5, 39 shlok. So Deva Uchuhu, the demigods pray, Na mamate deva padaravindam prapannatapo-pashamata patram. Na mamate deva padaravindam prapannatapo-pashamata patram. Yanmulaketa yatayonjusoru samsara dukkham bahiru kshipangti. The demigod said, O Lord, your lotus feet are like an umbrella for the surrendered soul, protecting them from all the materials, all the miseries of the material world. All the sages under that shelter throw off all the material miseries. We therefore offer our respectful obeisances unto your lotus feet. Even the demigods pray like this. And similarly, when the Lord Krishna was appearing in this Mathura jail, all the demigods disguised, they came to pray. So this is a very popular prayer. This is also called as Garbhastuti. When Lord Krishna was in the womb of Mother Devaki, all the demigods are praying. This is in Canto 10 and Chapter 2, verse number 30. Tvayāṁ bhujaksha khila sattva dhamni समाधिनावेशितचेतसैके त्वत्पादपोतेन महत्कृतेन कुर्वन्ति गोवत्सपदं भवाब्धिं त्वयि आम्बुजाक्ष अखिल सत्वधाम्नि. My Lord, your lotus feet is just like a boat. And in this samsara, in the great ocean of material misery, one who takes the shelter of your lotus feet, he would be easily crossing the great ocean, just like one crosses the footprint of a footprint of a cow. Just like a small, the water contained in the small hoof print, one easily crosses that. Similarly, those who take the shelter of your lotus feet easily cross this material ocean. And all the great sadhus glorify like this the glories of the lotus feet of the Lord. But the Lord, He says that my lotus feet are not so special by themselves. But all my devotees, by caring it, by worshipping it, by meditating, they have made it special. So when the Chatushkumara came at the gate of the Vaikuntha, so Lord is saying this, Yat sevaya charana padma pavitra renum sadyakshata khilamalam pratilabdha shilam na srir viraktimapi mam vijahati yasyaha prekshala itare niyaman vahanti. Yat sevaya charana padma pavitra renu. All my devotees, by worshipping, by meditating on this lotus feet, they have made it very pavitra, very pious. And because of this, Devi Lakshmi never leaves this. Although the whole universe is after Lakshmiji, and Lakshmiji is after my lotus feet. So this is what Lord Krishna is saying. Akrurji, when he was going from Mathura to Gokul to bring Krishna and Balarama, because Kams wanted both of them to be brought to Mathura. And Akrura, such a great devotee, he thought it's my greatest opportunity in my life. I will see today that Lord, and I will have an opportunity to bow down to his lotus feet. Akruj is hankering to see that lotus feet. And then he says, this lotus feet, all the great rishis and Mata Lakshmi is meditating on them. And the whole universe is praying the Lord to bestow the trace of mercy of his lotus feet. And today I am going to see that. But the Lord's lotus feet is, just following the cows in the Vrindavana. I am going to see that lotus feet. So here in the Akrur Ghat, when Akrurji came from Mathura here, when he saw the footprint of the Lord, he became ecstatic, Akrurji. He fell from his chariot and he started rolling on this ground, just seeing the Lord's lotus feet. And on that occasion, Akrurji is thinking, today my life became fulfilled. I am able to touch the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord. My life is fulfilled today. All those years that I served for this wicked Kamsa, today it bore a fruit for me. And this is how he was singing the glories of the lotus feet. So all these glories, Mata Rukmini is teaching us the whole world. My Lord, whatever word you have said is true, but still I am so determined that I have chosen you as my husband. Although I am unfit as a wife for you as a Supreme Lord, but I have chosen you. And please, my mind, always meditate on your lotus feet. Please don't remove this, imprint of lotus feet from my heart. So this is what Devi Rukmini prays. And Lord was very pleased on the Mata Rukmini's word. And he bestowed all mercies to Mata Devi Rukmini. Hare Krishna. So if you have any questions or comments, kindly. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, सब भक्तों की जय। हरे कृष्ण।